This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody out here to Summertown High School, assigned for tonight's District 9 AA action here on the X Sports Network. Michael Marks alongside Adam Koenig and Joe Calton. And we have a big rivalry game on our hands tonight, fellas. Anytime Loretto and Summertown take the field, you know it's going to be a good one.
Can't wait.
So working on getting our drone footage up here. It is absolutely awesome to be able to have this for a high school game. So real quick, going over our starting lineups brought to you by Prime Automotive. First for the home team, the Eagles, starting on the mound will be number 2, Jackson Bennett. His catcher will be number 33, Foster Paley. At first base, number 14, John Colby Stanley. At second base, number 22, Cecil Williams. At shortstop, number 11, Ryder Blackwood. At third base, number 27, Elijah Huckabee. Out in left field, number 3, Graham Howell. In center field, number 8, Kason Blackwood. And in right field, number 30, Aiden Perez. For the Mustangs, starting on the mound will be Kason Springer. His catcher will be number 15, Vinny Veloz. First baseman, number 10, Raleigh Ellis. At second base, it will be number 11, Cooper Burleson. At shortstop, number 1, Grant Fisher. At third base, number 13, Mason Tidwell. Out in left field will be number 16, Braden Bennett. In center field, number 23, Dylan Thompson, with number 8, Ben Lyles. Out in right field, John Tucker DHing for the Mustangs, and it will be Hudson Koenig DHing for the Eagles. So our coaches are wrapping up their coaches meeting. Mustangs come in at 4-3 on the season, 1-1 in district play. Summertown 8-4. This will be their first district series of the season.
We must have a lot to discuss down.
I was about to say, yeah.
It's been a long one. I don't know.
I was about to say. So we just hit 7 p.m. And again, like we're joking up here, a normal coaches meeting, we probably would have had first pitch at 7. But again, just a beautiful night here in Summertown and a great weather. So should be a great game on hand tonight. It's a good pitching matchup also between Kason Springer and Jackson Bennett. Probably seen as the two aces for these staffs. The Mustangs coming off a 1-1 series with Giles County on Thursday and Friday. Summertown went 1-1 on Thursday and Friday as well, picking up a win over Eagleville on Thursday, 18-10, and a loss to Columbia Central on Friday.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Summertown High School.
So we are going to take a quick break while we announce the starting lineups here. So we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Loretto and Summertown baseball here on the X-Sports Network.
At McDonald's HVAC Heating and Cooling, ensuring your indoor comfort is a commitment we stand behind. From one family to another.
McDonald's HVAC provides residential and commercial customers with repair and maintenance services on a wide range of indoor comfort systems. An American Standard custom care dealer. The world's most efficient and durable comfort systems, competitively priced from people dedicated to your total satisfaction. For trustworthy service, value, and peace of mind, contact McDonald's HVAC today.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort, a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability, finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Looking for a new home built with quality you can trust? At Mid-10 Homes, we don't just build houses, we build the place your family will call home. We take pride in our look, specializing in custom homes and offering new home sales because we're from here too. Locally owned and serving Lawrence County, Tennessee. From blueprints to finishing touches, our quality and attention to detail is next to none. Call owner Dylan Brazier today at 931-279-1287.
It's never been easier to buy a used car thanks to Prime Automotive Lawrence.
All right, we are back here in Summertown. Just got done with our starting lineups and national anthem, getting ready to go. Starting on the mound for Summertown again will be the righty, number 2, Jackson Bennett. Now, guys, y'all seen him a lot more than me. Just help the Mustang fans, I guess, get to know Jackson Bennett.
Jackson's been throwing it pretty well as of late. Had a little knee trouble early, it seemed like, but he's kind of playing out and through it well for us the last few games.
So pretty
hitting his spots pretty well. Pretty good speed. I don't know. He's kept us in a lot of ball games.
So top three, a little bit of a different batting order for the Mustangs tonight. Grant Fisher is moved from the 2nd spot back to the 9 spot, and Bennett up from the 9 spot to the 2nd spot. So it will be Springer, Bennett, and Tidwell leading things off for the Mustangs here in the top of the 1st. Now, a fun fact about the Mustangs, 3-0 on the road, 1-3 at home. So it's been a little tough sledding back at Gary Lamb Field, but it seems everywhere else the Mustangs have been able to put the ball in play, and that's kind of been the bugaboo, is the offense. Bennett finishing warming up here. And again, some beautiful drone shots up here above Summertown on a beautiful Monday night.
It's a good thing they just had that water tower repainted.
So they gave us the money shot on that one. And Paley throws down to second. Update from the other baseball game going on tonight on the Exports Network. Lawrence County, Tullahoma. Wildcats of Lawrence County up 4-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. So to be a potential big win as the Wildcats open up district play. And we are ready to go here. It will be pitcher versus pitcher leading things off. Stepping in for the Mustangs will be the senior left-handed pitcher, number 4, Kaysen Springer. Springer been a very dangerous bat at the top of the Mustangs order, and we'll see a first pitch outside to get us started. Summertown, a slight shift to the right from the infield and outfield. And Bennett the 1-0. That one's going to be fouled back out of play. Evens it up at 1. And Bennett coming ready with the 1-1. Pitch is going to stay just outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Springer.
It's a pretty good spot. See if we get him chase something out there.
I'm saying that's something the Mustangs have seen a lot this year. Any right-handed pitcher they've seen likes to work away from both Springer and Tidwell. The 2-1. Breaking ball drops back over the plate for strike 2. Now a 2-2 count to Kaysen Springer. Wind a light breeze out to right in the 2-2.
Yes,
and they're going to say Springer held up. Full count. Good job by Paley to block that one up in the dirt there on the 2-2.
Paley's been pretty steady back there for us this year. He's really come on. How many balls get by that guy?
Yeah, I feel like a very maybe underappreciated position at the high school ranks. If you have a good catcher, that can completely change your lineup. The payoff pitch. That one will stay down on a leadoff walk. We'll send Springer down to first. Good start if you're Loretto. That will bring up the left fielder, number 16, Braden Bennett. Bennett started the season at the top of the order, back before some of the basketball players made it back. Quick pick to first, not in time. Bennett had dropped down to that 9 spot, had a 3-hit game at Giles County on Thursday, and has been rewarded with jumping back up to the 2 spot. First pitch, Bennett shows bunt, pulls back, throw down to second is going to be just late, and a stolen base for Kaysen Springer.
He had a great jump on that one there.
And again, Springer, when he's not on the mound, spends his days in center field, so definitely going to have to respect the wheels on him. And Paley had a good throw down, just a hair late. First stolen base of the night for the Mustangs. And a 1-0 count to Bennett. And Braden Bennett will take that one in there for strike 1. A battle of the Bennetts. Jackson Bennett, Braden Bennett. Springer got his lead at second, and the 1-1.
Shows bunt.
Yeah, shows bunt again. Does not get the bat back in time for strike 2. And some great speed in the outfield with Braden Bennett there in left. But with 2 strikes, probably takes the bunt play away as Bennett steps off. Trying to keep Springer at bay at second. The 1-2. That one's going to be fouled back, and Bennett stays alive. That was Jackson Bennett's 10th pitch of the night. Mason Tidwell, the third baseman, on deck for the Mustangs. Bennett peeks back at second, comes with the 1-2. That one gets to the backstop. Springer's going to take third. And now the Mustangs have the opening run just 90 feet from home with nobody out.
And got away from him. Foster didn't have a chance to get up and get that one.
So 2-2 count now. Corners in for the Summertown infield. 2-2. Bennett fights that one off foul back towards the Mustangs dugout.
That's a good pitch. In on his hands a little bit, breaking pitch.
That parking lot shot looked awful empty for the amount of people that's here.
And the 2-2 ground ball over to short. Fire over to first, not in time, and that is going to be an infield single. An RBI single at that, and the Mustangs are on the board 1-0.
Yeah, it's hit pretty deep in the 5-6 hole. Not very hard hit. Ryder had time to get there, but just no chance to throw that guy out.
And Bennett, 6'4", long stride and fast. So stepping in for the Mustangs, Mason Tidwell. Again, it's a last name everybody familiar with, and especially on the baseball side. Is picked back to second. Gets away from Stanley, but it will stay close enough to keep Bennett at first. And that's something, base running has been an issue for the Mustangs at times this year, so heads up play by Bennett to stay put. Tidwell still awaiting the first pitch, and we'll take a strike in there on pitch number 1. And good to see Bennett attacking Tidwell early. Quick pick back to first, not in time. Bennett does have a good pickoff move.
He's pretty quick over there.
And Braden Bennett takes his lead at first. Another pick. Again, we'll have game 2 of this series tomorrow night from Loretto at Gary Lamb Field. The 0-1. Tidwell, that one off the hands out to left field, and will be caught for the first out. So the liner out to left field.
Graham hardly even had to move on that one. It was hit right to him out there.
Fisted it right to him.
I'm impressed Tidwell was able to put it out there. That one was reeling on the hands. So that will bring up the Mustangs cleanup batter, number 10, Raleigh Ellis. Ellis, the senior, playing first base. Pick back to first close, but Bennett able to get back safely. And the first pitch from Bennett. That one's going to be lifted out to right field. Chasing the right fielder back to the wall, and it's going to drop just short of the wall and hop over for a ground rule double. An extra base hit brought to you by Green Hill Monument. And that puts 2 in scoring position for Loretto, with Ellis at second and Bennett at third, with just 1 out.
Perez got turned around a little bit on that one. He might have had a chance. That ball slicing away from him with that right-hander hitting it that way. His first step was the wrong direction. Kind of misplayed it a little bit.
So the Eagles infield in for John Will Tucker. The Mustangs DH coming up. First pitch, Tucker right back up the middle. Bennett will field it and fire over to first for out number 2, and a huge out for Summertown.
Big out. Not only was it an out 2, but it's a 1-pitch out. He needed that.
Again, that was on pitch number 17 for Bennett here in the first. And again, the high school ranks somewhere around the 15 to 20 pitch mark you'd like to keep per inning. And stepping up for the Mustangs will be the second baseman, number 11, Cooper Burleson. Burleson up with a big RBI opportunity. And we'll take a first pitch low and in for strike 1. Stranding runners has been a problem for Loretto this year. Stranded 2 on against Giles County at least the first 3 innings on Friday. The 0-1, and Burleson will take that on the outside corner for strike 2.
Jackson's got a tight little slider that's, when he's throwing it for a strike, it's hard for these kids to hit.
I'd say maybe his 2 best pitches of the night, back-to-back first 2 pitches to Burleson. Again, Cooper just a freshman. But he definitely doesn't play like one, as Bennett will step off and Paley will come up to have a quick mound visit. Just a quick discussion of signs there.
You know, the big thing with Coop in middle school is he was pitching with both arms. Have you seen any sign of that to the high school level?
It has all been one arm so far. I would say I've been really, really waiting to see that, but it's kept it in the one arm for now. And the 0-2, that's going to be a drop third strike. Burleson trying to hustle down the line. The play at the plate, he's out. And a really good play there by Foster Paley, tagging out Bennett at the plate. And that will do it for the top of the first here with a quick replay. And again, that pitch just got away from Paley, but a really good wherewithal. Be able to turn around and come right back to the plate and just beat Bennett. Very close play, but that will do it for the top of the first. The Eagles will come to bat when we return. You're watching Loretto Summertown Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call today.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more
And we are back here at Summertown, bottom of the first inning. Mustangs were able to tack one on in the top half, but runners stranded at second and third. As the Eagles will come to bat for the first time, it will be Cason Blackwood, Ryder Blackwood, and Aiden Perez, the 3 leading it off for Summertown. And the leadoff batter will be the center fielder, number 8, Cason Blackwood. Blackwood, a big right-handed bat. We're going to get things going here at the top of the lineup. Vinny Veloz behind the dish for the Mustangs for his second straight game.
Left fielder just now trotting out there. I don't know.
I'd say Bennett out there and left must have Forgot something in the dugout. Springer on the mound, ready to go. And the senior lefty comes with the first pitch that will stay outside for ball one. And both of these teams really dangerous bats at the top of the lineup as Springer works away with the 1-0. It's now 2-0 to Blackwood.
That's a lineup change for us, too. He's been hitting in the 3-hole.
And that fastball fouled back into the netting, 2-1.
I don't know what game it was. They moved Kaysen. Will might remember. We'll ask him.
Yeah, I think it was that first Columbia Central game.
And the 2-1 breaking ball stays just upstairs. Now hitters count 3-1 to Blackwood. (3-1) from Springer. That one's popped up. Out to shallow
Cooper's
right
calling
field.
for it.
And Burleson able to make the grab out there in shallow right center field for the first out.
Burleson had to travel a long ways to catch that ball.
Yeah.
I would say it looked like it was tailing a little bit too, so good job by the freshman defensively to be able to track that one. And sometimes right here at dusk, it is impossible to feel the pop-up. So stepping in for the Eagles will be the shortstop, number 11, Ryder Blackwood. Ryder, a left-handed bat, will take a first pitch strike from Springer. And next pitch is going to be fouled. Springer quickly up 0-2 on Ryder Blackwood. And a little half swing there, but Blackwood keeps the bat back. They're on the breaking ball from Springer that misses. It's 1-2 now. Next pitch. Swung on and missed for strike three. First strikeout of the game for Springer. And strikeout brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. 2 down for the Eagles as it will bring up the right fielder, number 30, Aiden Perez. I was joking with producer Will before the game. It feels like Aiden Perez has been in the Summertown lineup for 4 or 5 years, and, well, it's because he has been. One of those mainstays in the lineup out there in right field. And first pitch will be grounded to Burleson at second. Fire over to first in time. And a 1-2-3 bottom of the first for Summertown. Our score after 1, Loretto 1, Summertown nothing. We'll be back for the second inning when we return. You're watching Loretto and Summertown baseball here on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates.
And we're back here at Summertown, top of the second inning. Loretto able to put one up in the top half of the first, and a 1-2-3 inning from Kaysen Springer on the mound takes us to the second inning. Mustangs will go 7, 8, 9 here in the second, It will be Lyles, Thompson, and Fisher. And leading things off will be the sophomore right fielder, number 8, Ben Lyles. Lyles, the quarterback of the football team, steps in, faces Bennett, and gets a first pitch outside. And our home plate umpire, letting the Mustangs know they need to get back in the dugout.
Yeah, directing traffic over here.
The 1-0 from Bennett. That was going to be fouled, chopped foul over towards the Eagle dugout. And a little different look for the coaches for Loretto. Zach Curtis out at third base tonight. Say David Weathers typically there, but Ryan making a start for the Yankees tonight against the Seattle Mariners. 1-1 will stay high and outside, 2-1.
So that's a good reason to miss this one.
I would have to agree. 5-0 in the Lawrence County Tullahoma game in the top of the 4th inning. And 2-1 coming from Bennett. Ground ball over to short. Fielded cleanly. Lyles getting down the line, and that's going to be a throwing error as that one just got away from Stanley, and Lyles will be standing up on first. See, Lyles hit it hard over there at shortstop. Blackwood, the throw just got away from Stanley. And Lyles will end up on first via an error. Our first of the night. That will bring up the Mustang center fielder, number 23, Dylan Thompson. And keeping with the football theme, Thompson, Lyles is top target on the football team this year, and that pick back to first not in time. Thompson's seen action in center and right field here early in the season. Takes over in center field when Springer is on the mound. And that one a lazy dribbler, fielded. Fire over to first in time for the out. Lyles able to advance to second. And a good job there by Huckabee at third to field that one cleanly and make the throw for out number 1.
Yeah, he got the out. He didn't have a chance at second.
No, the way that ball brought him up the line, he had to go 1.
And Lyles had a pretty good jump off of first as well. That'll bring up the Mustangs shortstop, number 1, Grant Fisher. Fisher been one of the more patient bats in the Mustang lineup.
Showing bunt.
And that one will be called a strike on the first pitch. And Fisher trying to move Lyles to third. But the Mustang shortstop has down the line speed as well. And with Huckabee playing back at third, if he can drop one down, may have time. And Fisher will call time and step out. Looks down to third base coach Zach Curtis for the signs here on the 0-1. Pitch, and that one misses everything. Lyles heading down the line for third, and will be there without a throw standing. And the Mustangs back-to-back innings of getting the leadoff runner all the way around to third with 1 out. That's the second pitch from Bennett that's gotten over the head of Paley. Corners in. The 1-1.
Showing bunt again.
And Fisher able to get the bat back and himself out of the way. That pitch from Bennett was inside. It's 2-1. And that Yankees-Mariners game, for any fans wanting to check that one out, will be first pitch at 8:40. That one, a ground ball, is going to get through the right side, a base hit, and an RBI single for Fisher. And the Mustangs have doubled their lead, now 2-0. And you can see here on the 2-1 from Bennett, Fisher able to keep the bat back and slap that one through the Summertown infield. And again, 2-0 Loretto. Back to the top of the order with Kason Springer. Springer walked in his first at-bat, stole second, and was able to come around and score. And has Fisher on first with one out. Springer, a low dribbler. Blackwood coming in to field. The throw not in time, and another infield single for the Mustangs. And again, a slow dribbler, and Blackwood playing so far back at short, wasn't able to charge in time. And now 2 on for Loretto with one out. And the Mustangs outfielder showing the speed. And that will bring up the left fielder, number 16, Braden Bennett. Bennett 1 for 1, an RBI single back in the first, making his second at-bat in as many innings. Huge hole there on the right side of the Eagles infield. First pitch swing and miss. A good job for Bennett there to get ahead of Braden Bennett. The 0-1. And that one's going to be fouled back towards the Eagles on deck circle. 0-2. Jackson Bennett ahead 0-2. On the Mustangs left fielder, Braden Bennett. Next pitch. That one's going to be lifted
out of play.
Foul out of play. Down the right field line.
Couldn't tell if you could see that or not.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good view out here.
A big pitch here from Jackson.
Say a big at-bat for both sides here. If Braden Bennett able to get a base hit would add on to the Mustangs' lead, you would assume, and for Summertown to get a second out here in the second inning. The 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3.
He's out.
And again, first base not available, but the pitch getting away from Paley will allow both runners to advance to second and third. First strikeout for Jackson Bennett, or pardon, second strikeout. Brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. So runners at second and third for Loretto as Mason Tidwell up to bat. Tidwell was jammed.
Going to have a runner for Springer.
Number 24.
So that will be, let me get my Loretto roster.
I don't have their lineup over here.
So I got one for right here. Number 24 is Kalen Goins. And they're going to intentionally walk Tidwell, send him down to first. To load the bases up for Raleigh Ellis.
Had a ground rule double last time up, didn't he?
Yes. And with 2 outs, it will be Jackson Bennett versus Raleigh Ellis with the bases loaded with 2 outs. And in a Summertown Loretto game, this is a dream for most kids. And the first pitch swung on and missed. A good breaking ball from Bennett to get him ahead in the count. So you have Fisher at third. You got Springer at second and Tidwell at first for the Mustangs. Good speed all the way around. And the 0-1 to Ellis. Ground ball. It's going to get through the left side for a base hit. Fisher comes around to score. They're going to hold Goins running for Springer up at third. And an RBI single adds on to the Mustang lead. It's 3-0. And Ellis already with 2 hits in this ball game.
That's why he's in your cleanup spot.
Right now they're just hitting it where we're not. It's working for them.
And this was something that kind of hurt the Mustangs against Giles County. It was a lot of Giles County was hitting at a lot of places that the Mustangs weren't. So now Loretto may be on the other end of that with Tucker up to bat. The DH 0 for 1 with a ground out. Takes a first pitch strike. Tucker hit one right back at Bennett. Was the second out of inning number 1. the 0-1. And a good breaking ball, but will be outside for ball 1. Bennett approaching 40 pitches. Base is still loaded for the Mustangs. Goins at third, Tidwell at second, with Ellis at first. And a good pitch there from Bennett. Catches the zone for strike 2.
Another breaking ball.
Now 1-2 to Tucker. And Bennett, when he's needed a big pitch, has been able to go to the breaking ball. We'll see what he elects to do here, 1-2. Went with it again. They're going to say Tucker held up for ball 2.
2 big takes there by Tucker on them breaking pitches.
And Tucker, a youngster, just a sophomore, emerged in the Mustangs lineup last year. And has had some big situations both on the mound and at the plate this season. And now a 2-2 pitch. Fouled, and he'll stay alive.
The ball's a little off the plate, too close to take with two strikes on you. It's a good piece of hitting there to get a bat on it, stay alive.
And the battle between Tucker and Bennett continues, the 2-2. And that one's going to beam him in the back. A hit by pitch is going to bring in a run. Goins comes around and scores for Springer. Tidwell to third, Ellis to second, and Tucker down to first with the hit by pitch. Again, looked like the breaking ball just got away from Bennett there. That will bring up Cooper Burleson. Burleson 0 for 1 with a drop third strike back, the last out of inning number 1. Comes up here with a big situation in the second. Loretto leading 4-0. Sun has set here at Summertown. Lights on a beautiful field here on Monday night. And that first pitch from Bennett away for ball 1. Burleson made a couple of good defensive plays out at second just a half inning ago. And the 1-0 coming from Jackson Bennett. And a sharply hit ground ball that's going to get through the left side for a base hit. 1 run scores Tidwell. Ellis holds up at third. And another RBI base hit for the Mustangs. This one coming from Cooper Burleson. It is now 5-0 Loretto. I'll bring up the man that led off this inning, the Mustangs right fielder, number 8, Ben Lyles. Lyles reached on an error and came around to score as he pops that one up to left center field. Blackwood under it and will make the catch for the third out. But Loretto, a big second inning as they put 4 up on the board. Loretto 5, Summertown nothing. The Eagles will come to bat when we return. You're watching high school baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Tips Motorsports can hook your vehicle up with whatever you need. Wheels, tires, lift kits, brakes, front-end work, and more. Locally owned and operated, stop by our shop in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call today.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
We are back here at Summertown, bottom of the second inning. Mustangs had a big 4-run top half of the inning. We'll see if the Eagles can get their bats going here in the bottom half of the inning. It will be Bennett, Williams, and Stanley. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Eagles. Summertown went 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the first. Jackson Bennett, starting pitcher for the Eagles, will start things off a swing and miss on the first pitch from Springer. The 0-1, and quickly going to work is Springer. And Bennett down 0-2. And that pitch from Springer will just miss downstairs for ball 1. Kaysen just made his commitment today to Columbia State. And dropped that breaking ball in for strike 3. Strikeout number 2. That one ricocheted off the bat of Bennett. Veloz trying to throw around there, but nonetheless, 1 down here in the bottom of the second. As that will bring up the Eagles' second baseman, number 22, Cecil Williams. Williams, the right-handed bat, steps in to face Springer. And the 0-1 fastball swung on and missed. And it looks like Springer's fastball has every bit of the zip we expected it to have coming in. The 0-1. Tried to show bunt. Caught the outside corner for strike 2. And Springer back-to-back. Getting Eagles in 2 strike counts. The 0-2. That one swung on foul out into the wall. Williams stays alive. The Eagles' first baseman, John Colby Stanley, on deck. Springer, the 0-2. Swung on, little dribbler. Burleson fields at second. The throw over to first in time. And 2 down here in the second. Already the 3rd out recorded by Burleson over there at second. Busy night for the freshman second baseman.
That's a tough play for him there, too. Cecil gets down the line well.
That will bring up the Eagle first baseman, number 14, John Colby Stanley. Stanley, the first left-handed bat that Springer has faced this inning. And starts him off with a breaking ball. First pitch, swing and miss. Springer had a really good outing against Cascade, a district opponent, last Tuesday. That pitch just misses. 1-1 to Stanley. Springer's next pitch. That one right down the middle for strike 2. Springer potentially 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. Gets a sign from Veloz, the 1-2. Just down for ball 2. And Stanley's got some height. The 2-2. Swung on, fouled. Stanley stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Inside, misses. And it loads the count up full. Summertown an opportunity to get a 2-out base runner here with a full count. The 3-2 from Springer. And Stanley stays alive, fouls that one out. There's a high-level at-bat from Stanley. A real quality one, already seeing several pitches from Springer. The 3-2. That one stays upstairs. A base on balls as Stanley will trot down to first base. A 2-out base runner for the Eagles. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, number 24, Hudson Kinnick.
Big at bat there by John.
Yeah, seen a few pitches.
Kinnick, a right-handed bat. the designated hitter today for the Eagles. And a first pitch swing and miss. Stanley gets his lead at first. The 0-1 from Springer. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And Kaysen getting ahead in the counts early. And the 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Third strikeout of the evening for Springer, and that will do it for the second inning. Summertown strands a runner at first. Our score, Loretto 5, Summertown nothing. The third inning will be when we return next on the X Sports Network.
One of the greatest lives ever lived was the life of Jesus Christ. His death, burial, and resurrection changed everything. And so what I'd like to do in this time is remind you during this Easter season, the great events we have at Mars Hill Baptist Church to draw you to Christ and introduce you to Him. On March the 29th, we have a children's event from 4 to 6, a hands-on interactive events for them to understand what Holy Week was all about. Then on April the 1st, Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, we're having a Living Lord's Supper. We did this last year, a fantastic event. Love to invite you to come and celebrate His death, burial, and resurrection with us. Then Easter Sunday, the proclamation of the risen King, we'll have 3 services, 8 o'clock, 9:30, and 11. And we'd love to invite you to join us for any of them. We hope you have a wonderful, blessed Easter season and that you know the reason for that season, our risen Savior, Jesus Christ. God bless you.
Hey folks, you'll never get
And we're back here at Summertown, top of the third inning. Dylan Thompson leading things off for the Mustangs here in the third. Mustangs will go 8-9-1 here in the third. And Bennett starts him off with the first pitch breaking ball, stays down for ball 1. Thompson 0 for 1, a ground out to the third baseman his first time up. And shows bunt there on the 1-0. Misses for ball 2. Mustangs were able to bat around last inning. Lyles came to the plate twice. And the 2-0 here to Thompson. And swings on that one, hit to Stanley at first. Dribbles it and is able to step on the bag for out number 1. And good defensive play over there at first by John Colby Stanley. So that one just off the end of the bat. Stanley able to...
Pretty well hit. He just kind of got a glove on it.
Able to block it, scoop it, and tag first for the first out. So that will bring up Grant Fisher, the Mustang shortstop. First pitch swinging, sends that one out to center field. Blackwood camps under it and brings that in for out number 2. And a quick one pitch out there, 2 down here in the top of the third. Back to the top of the order for the Mustangs, Kaysen Springer. Springer 1 for 1. A single and a run scored his last time up, a walk and a run scored back in the first. And pitch 50 from Bennett. Will miss outside. And that's the one uniform thing I've seen from Loretto tonight is seeing a lot of pitches. They're definitely making Bennett use the whole arsenal early. The 1-0. And Bennett Springer able to keep the bat back. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, 2 outs here in the top of the third. And Springer fouls that one off. Out of play behind the Summertown dugout. Bennett looking to get back in the count here. And the 2-1. Swung on dribbler. Huckabee fields at third, fires over to first in time for the third out.
Good play, Huck.
And a much-needed 1-2-3 inning in the top of the third for the Summertown defense. The Eagles will bring their bats back to the plate when we return. You're watching Loretto and Summertown baseball here on the X Sports Network.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
And we're back here, bottom of the third inning. A 1-2-3 top half of the inning for Loretto. And Summertown looking to get something going with the bats, able to get their first base runner on last inning. And the Eagles will go 8-9-1 here in the third.
Like to give a shout out to Fred Hinojosa and Cody Harrington for the drone footage tonight.
I'd say the fact that we're able to broadcast the game here on the X Sports Network and have drone footage is just out of this world. So it will be Elijah Huckabee, the Eagles' third baseman, stepping in. First pitch swung on and miss. Springer 3 strikeouts through 2 innings. Huckabee's made some good defensive plays for Summertown in this game, but is down 0-2, swinging on the breaking ball. Foster Paley on deck for the Eagles. And the 0-2, swung on and miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Springer. Another strikeout brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. One down here in the bottom of the third. And the Eagles backstop, number 33, Foster Paley. That'll be the last bat through the order the first time for Summertown. And gets a first pitch strike from Springer. And the 0-1 fastball, ground ball down the line, a base hit. Gets by Tidwell there at the hot corner. Paley heading for second. The throw in just late. And an extra base hit for the Eagles with 1 out. It's Foster Paley. An extra base hit brought to you by Green Hill Monument. Paley just got on that fastball, sent it down the line.
Paley has come in this year for us and had a great bat so far.
Yeah, he puts the bat where the ball is. That kid does. It's no big, huge cut trying to hit it off the gymnasium over there. He just puts the bat where the ball is.
And
he don't miss many pitches.
Loretto going to intentionally walk Cason Blackwood, send him down to first. To now set up a double play ball with Ryder Blackwood coming to bat. So each team have sent somebody down to first. The Eagles intentionally walked Tidwell, and now Loretto intentionally walking Blackwood. That's how you can tell these teams know each other well. They're just some of those big bats, you just send them down to first if it's available. Blackwood drops down the bunt. Springer makes a quick decision over to first in time for out number 2.
He looked at third there, but nobody was covering, so he had to go 1 with it.
Well, he was charging on the bunt.
And so you saw Tidwell again coming in from third to cover the bunt. And a good play from Springer to quickly turn and be able to get Blackwood at first. But 2 in scoring position for Summertown. Paley at third Blackwood at second.
We got a runner for Paley. It's
that's
Camden Staggs.
Okay, so Staggs at third, running for Paley. Yeah. Blackwood at second with Aiden Perez up to bat. Perez 0 for 1, a ground out to the second baseman. Was the last out of inning number 1 and fouls the first pitch off. Out of play. Summertown able to make some noise on the base paths. And the first guy goes down swinging, but Paley, the double, set up some action as the 0-1 catches the outside of the plate for strike 2. A spot that's the first time he's gotten that call all night. Usually low and away had been a tough call here. The 0-2, Veloz blocks that one up in the dirt for ball 1. Springer trying to fish Perez here with 2 outs. And the lefty coming with the 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And that will do it for the third inning. Eagles get some runners on, but strand them at second and third after 3. Our score, Loretto 5, Summertown nothing. We'll be back in a minute on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today. Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years' experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
And we're back here in the top of the fourth inning. Bit of a empty inning, I guess, in the third. Mustangs went 1-2-3 in the top half. Summertown able to get some runners on, but yet to score a run here. As we start the fourth inning for the Mustangs, it will be Bennett, Tidwell, and Ellis due up. Jackson Bennett still on the mound, 53 pitches through 3 innings, and was lucky to have such a low-pitch inning last inning to try to keep him out here as long as possible, as Bennett's going to sky the first pitch out to shallow right field.
Perez got a beat on it.
And right to Perez for out number 1. Again, another 1 pitch, 1 out.
That'll definitely help your pitch count right there.
Feels like several of those coming for Loretto lately. And Mason Tidwell up to bat, 0 for 1. A line out to the left fielder his first time up, was intentionally walked, came around to score a run his second time. So just his second opportunity to swing the bat tonight. And takes the first pitch strike from Bennett. Belt high on the outside part of the plate. And the 0-1. Swung on, ground ball. Blackwood fields over at short. The throw over to first in time. 2 down here in the top of the fourth. That will bring up the Mustangs' first baseman, Raleigh Ellis. And a live look in over at Tullahoma in Lawrence County. Starting to put it up on them. 11-0 here in the top of the fifth. And here in Summertown, it is Loretto 5, Summertown nothing. Ellis 2 for 2, a double and a single. And first pitch stays high and inside for ball 1. The next pitch is going to be hit deep out to right center field, sending Perez back to the wall, and that one's out of here. Raleigh Ellis, the 2-out homer, adds one more for Loretto here in the fourth. It's 6-0. First home run of the season for the Mustangs. And Ellis celebrating with his teammates there. A happy dugout full of Mustangs. You can see here the 1-0 from Bennett just caught too much of the plate, and Ellis 3 for 3 on the night. And just tough to do anything with the kid having that kind of night. So that will bring up the Mustangs DH, John Tucker. Tucker 0 for 1, a ground out. Was hit by a pitch his last time. And takes the first pitch strike from Bennett. And a good breaking ball from Bennett stays away. It's 1-1. Michael Marks here with Adam Koenig and Joe Calton. Game number 1 for Loretto and Summertown. The 1-1 coming from Jackson Bennett. Tucker keeps the bat back. It's 2-1. You can see Bennett.
I think he wanted that one.
Yeah, it was definitely close and one of his better looking pitches of the night. The 2-1, foul. And now a 2-strike count to Tucker.
You know, the pitch before that one's one of the ones you tell the pitcher good spot and you tell the batter good take.
Yep.
I mean, that pitch could have went either way.
And the 2-2. And that's going to hit Tucker again. That one off the noggin. And he'll trot down to first, his second hit by pitch of the night.
He ducked into that ball.
Yeah, I'd say the breaking ball.
He would have missed him if it had stayed where he was at. If he'd have just stood up.
I would say, and from the replay angle, it kind of does look like he just ducks right into it. But Tucker going to reach for his second time tonight.
I know he was trying to get out of the way, but he just bowed right into that ball. Hit him right near your hole.
So Cooper Burleson up for his third at-bat. 1 for 2, RBI single and a strikeout. First pitch away from Bennett for ball 1. Bennett coming with the 1-0. Ground ball. Blackwood fields it at short. Fire over to first in time, and a good oh, no, and that does skip away from Stanley. Thought he was able to dig that one out. But a good play by Blackwood at short, just unable to field that one cleanly. I think Burleson it would have been a close play. But we'll roll that one an error. At least on my scorebook, I'd say the game changer, I guess, is the official scorebook, but Ben Lyles comes up with 2 outs and 2 on. And Lyles sends a ground ball over to second base. Williams is just going to tag Burleson for the third out as the two share some pleasures here at the end of the top of the fourth. Mustangs leave 2 on. Summertown will come to the plate when we return. You're watching Loretto and Summertown here on the X Sports Network.
Your outdoor adventures start right here at Lawrenceburg Marine. Family owned and operated, we're local folks you can trust. We specialize in premier sales and service. A proud dealer of top brands like Mercury, Bullet, Phoenix, and more. And no need to go anywhere else for ATVs. We have what you want. And you can trade in what you don't. Financing is available. Our full line of boating accessories will get you on the water fast. Lawrenceburg Marine, located at 208 4th Street.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer, with their team, are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
And we are back here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Summertown will go 4-5-6 here in the fourth. Jackson Bennett, Cecil Williams, John Colby, Stanley. Bennett will lead things off 0-for-1 with a strikeout and swing and a miss on the first pitch from Springer. And just pitch number 40 as we open the fourth inning. And Springer 3 innings, 1 hit, 5 strikeouts as that one is laced out into right center field. And what a grab out there in right field by Ben Lyles.
Looked like it turned him around a little bit out there, but he was able to get back under it and make the catch.
Gather himself.
And apologies to Lyles. We missed that one here, but a really good play by Lyles, who isn't your everyday right fielder. One down here in the bottom of the fourth. We'll bring up Cecil Williams. Williams grounded out to his counterpart at second. His last time up, and takes the first pitch strike.
Springer likes to work fast.
And a swing and a miss on the 0-1. Quickly ahead 0-2.
Big breaking ball there. Cecil was off.
Springer working quickly again, the 0-2. Swung on and missed, a 3-pitch strikeout. And quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth. Springer's 6th strikeout of the night. Brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. And John Colby Stanley, the Eagles' first baseman, up to bat. Was able to draw a walk his first time up. Was the lone base runner was one of the 2 base runners for Summertown the first time through the order. And Springer, first pitch strike. Big fastball from the lefty. The 0-1. Breaking ball stays just upstairs. Evens the count up at 1. Again, just a beautiful night here at Summertown. Good crowd from both sides. The 1-1 close to Stanley, but able to get out of the way.
I think we got a little grunt from John there.
Yeah, I thought that's what I'd heard.
He thought he was hit.
So you can see here on the replay, definitely close. And probably one of those that if they replayed on ESPN, you would probably get, he'd probably be walking down to first. But, again, no replay in high school. The 2-1 catches the outer half of the plate for strike 2. Now a 2-2 count to John Colby Stanley. That one swung on, fouled out of play behind the Eagles' dugout over there towards the concession stand.
John was able to see quite a few pitches his last at bat before he drew a walk. Working him again.
And the longest at bat of the night for either squad. Stanley swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Springer.
Big breaking ball there.
And that will do it for the fourth inning. Both teams. Well, Loretto put one up in the top half of the inning. Summertown goes 1-2-3 in the bottom half. We'll have the fifth inning when we return here on the X Sports Network.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
I'm Philip Heatherly. Proud to announce to you that I'm running for county executive, Lawrence County, Tennessee. I've lived here my entire life. I've always been a mechanic and a farmer.
I've also been privileged to serve for the last 6 years.
Run from Raleigh Ellis. Mustangs will go 8-9-1 here in the 5th. And Dylan Thompson taking a first pitch strike there from Jackson Bennett, out for his 5th inning of work. Counts 0-1 to the Mustangs center fielder. And Thompson watches that one in there for strike 2. Thought that one may have been a bit low, did Thompson. And the senior center fielder quickly down 0-2. That one foul tip. And he stays alive with 2 strikes. Bennett looking a lot more aggressive on the mound here to start the 5th inning. And after nearly 40 pitches through the first 2 innings, just pitch number 70 coming up here. And that one's fouled off. Thompson stays alive once more. They went 0 for 2 tonight. A ground out to the third baseman and a ground out to the first baseman. With Grant Fisher on deck for Loretto. Bennett's 0-2 in the dirt. Paley blocks that one up. It's 1-2.
Not a bad 0-2 pitch there by Bennett.
Now the 1-2. Swung on and miss. A big strikeout there for Bennett. One down here in the top of the 5th. The 3rd strikeout of the night for Bennett. That will bring up Grant Fisher. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Grant 1 for 2 on the night for Loretto. An RBI single and a run scored back in the 2nd. And a fly ball out to the center fielder. Sees the 1-0 and grounds that one off towards the Eagle dugout. One and one count here to Fisher. That one catches the outside part of the plate for strike 2.
That's a good pitch.
And Bennett staying ahead in the count here in the 5th inning. The 1-2 stays just down and evens it up 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Mustangs shortstop. Again, Fisher had been batting second in the Mustangs order. He's fallen back to the 9 spot tonight in favor of Bennett up to the 2 spot. And Fisher shoots that one out to center field. Blackwood camps under it for out number 2. And a loud out, but an out nonetheless. 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Brings up the Mustang starting pitcher, Kason Springer. Springer 1 for 2 on the night. A walk and a run scored back in the 1st. A single run scored back in the 2nd. And a ground out to the 3rd baseman back in the 4th. Springer already his 4th at bat of the night. The lefty steps in to face Bennett. First pitch swinging, pushes that one out to left field. And it's going to be a tough play, but no play out in left. Bennett, or pardon. They had a good attempt at a play out and left by Graham Howell, but that's going to be an extra base hit for Kason Springer. And the Mustangs get a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Great effort out there by Graham.
And went full Superman mode, just not able to bring it in. Yeah. So Braden Bennett coming up for the Mustangs. That extra base hit brought to you by Green Hill Monument. Already the 3rd extra base hit of the night for the Mustangs. First one by someone not named Raleigh Ellis, as Braden Bennett steps up. 1 for 3 on the night. Takes the first pitch strike from Jackson Bennett. Braden Bennett, 1 for 3, an RBI single, a strikeout, and a flyout. as Kalen Goins has come in to run for Springer again. The 0-1. That one will stay upstairs. Paley a little pump throw to keep Goins true at second. One and one now to the Mustangs left fielder. That one taking it on the bottom half of the plate for strike two. Bennett ahead 1-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. Goins the runner on second for Springer. Bennett looking for his second RBI base hit of the night. And Bennett will step off. Goins returns to second. Again, just a beautiful night here at Summertown. The 1-2.
Got it.
Dropped in there for strike three. Second strikeout of the inning for Bennett. And that will do it for the top half of the fifth. The Eagles' bats will come to the plate here in the bottom half of the inning when we return. You're watching Loretto and Summertown here on the X Sports Network.
You deserve a mortgage experience that doesn't leave you in the dark. One that puts progress at your fingertips. With the Bank Independent Mortgage app, you can upload documents in seconds, track your loan status from application to approval. Even your realtor can check in, so everyone stays informed. No more waiting, no more wondering, just a clear path home. Bank Independent, invested in you.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
We're back here, bottom half of the fifth inning. It will be 7-8-9 for Summertown due up. Hudson Kinnig leading things off. The Eagles DH. Kason Springer back out for inning number 5 of work. Through 4 innings, 1 hit, 7 strikeouts. To 2 walks is a 2-0 count now to Hudson Kinnig. Can go for 1 with a strikeout. Back in the third. And fouls that fastball off into the netting, 2-1. From Springer, rides away 3-1.
Summertown does have some action in the bullpen down there. It looks like John Colby Stanley down there warming up.
So the Eagles' first baseman in the bullpen. There's a swung on and miss from Kinnig on the hitter's count. Now loads it up full. Payoff pitch, swung on and miss. Strikeout number 8 for Springer. 1 down here in the fifth. That strikeout brought to you by Lawrenceburg Marine. And Springer just running the fastball by Kinnig there for out number 1 in the fifth. So that will bring up the Eagles' third baseman, number 27, Elijah Huckabee. Huckabee 0 for 1 with a strikeout. But lays off the first pitch from Springer, a ball in the dirt. Say one of my favorite things about Summertown, I love having, and this is just the old baseball fan in me, as Huckabee fouls that one off, is having the bullpens on the field with no protective anything. You're just warming out on the field with everybody else.
You're at the mercy of the guys that's
yes.
supposed to be protected.
Yes. So got a ball boy over there for protection as the 1-1's in the dirt. Ball 2. That's his catcher over there. It looked like Paley. May have just been the first number 3. As that one is shot out in the left field right at Bennett and allowed out number 2. As Elijah Huckabee goes down. And the lone hit in the Summertown lineup back up to the plate. It's number 33, Foster Paley. Paley hit that double back in the 3rd inning, but takes a first pitch strike on the outer half from Springer. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Quickly an 0-2 count to the Eagles' backstop.
Nah, Springer pitching like he's got a lead. Just come on, hit it, fellas, if you can. That's what.
And pitching with confidence is just a completely different beast. The 0-2 will stay down for ball 1. And the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 9 for Kason Springer, as he's made it through 5 shutout innings here at Summertown. You're watching Summertown and Loretto baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Looking for a new home built with quality you can trust? At Mid-10 Homes, we don't just build houses, we build the place your family will call home. We take pride in our look, specializing in custom homes and offering new home sales because we're from here too. Locally owned and serving Lawrence County, Tennessee. From blueprints to finishing touches, our quality and attention to detail is next to none. Call owner Dylan Brazier today at 931-279-1287.
It's never been easier to buy a used car thanks to Prime Automotive Lawrenceburg. We believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating you right. Our friendly staff makes sure of it, helping you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget with financing options available. We're always getting new arrivals, making it easy for you to find what you need. Stop by for a test drive Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. We're located at the old Shoney's building on North Locust Avenue in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
And we're back here at Summertown, start of the 6th inning. Both teams empty in the 5th when it comes to runs, but Loretto with a 6-0 lead. Mason Tidwell, Riley Ellis, and John Tucker, 3-4-5, go the Mustangs here in the 6th. As Bennett back out there for inning number 6 of work, sitting on 82 pitches through 5.
Like to shout out Fred Hinojosa and Cody Harrington again for the drone footage tonight.
And Bennett serves Tidwell a first pitch strike. Tidwell 0 for 2 on the night, a line out and a ground out, was intentionally walked and scored a run back in the 2nd. The 0-1, sharply hit and a fair ball down the line. Tidwell, a hard round around first, heading for second. Will he beat the throw? He will, standing. And a leadoff double for Loretto, their 4th extra base hit of the night. And looked very similar to the other base hits we've had tonight, just hard hit down the third baseline. First hit of the night for Mason Tidwell brings up Raleigh Ellis. 3 for 3 on the night, a ground rule double, an RBI single, and a home run. So Raleigh has been best friends with that right field wall tonight. And calls time there. Bennett lets it rip anyway. Already too far into his motion there. Raleigh having a big night for Loretto and can add to it right here. First pitch, breaking ball gets to the net. Tidwell will trot down to third, and will be there standing, the leadoff man at third with nobody out.
He's had that happen a few times tonight. I don't know if he tries to overthrow that and he gets away from him.
Yeah, that's the third of the night. It's gone over the head of Paley from Bennett. And a final score from Lawrence County, it looks like it was 13-2 there, final score after 5. So a big Run Rural District win for the Wildcats as they open up district play with a win. The 1-0, Ellis fouls that one off. So baseball's typically really good around the area, but I feel like this year we have a special year with all three teams, Loretto, Summertown, and Lawrence County. Again, Summertown will get the Wildcats on Friday. As Ellis hits a ground ball sharply through the left side. It's off the glove of Huckabee. Out into left field, Ellis going for second. And will hold up there his third extra base hit of the night. As Loretto puts one more on, it's 7-0. Tidwell comes around to score from third. And Ellis standing up at second.
Another hard-hit baseball there by Ellis.
4 for 4 on the night. So Mustangs will get a pinch hitter for Tucker as Coach Blackwood coming out for Summertown, as it looks like the Eagles will make a pitching change. Stanley was the arm warming up. We'll see what they elect to do. We'll take a quick break here as you're watching Summertown and Loretto baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this lush 4.56 acre tract with a 3-year home, large shop building, and a year-round creek. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Donna today at 931-629-5228. Corbin & Company Realty LLC, Summertown's only real estate firm.
Bringing a taste of New York to the Tennessee Valley since 2013, Pie Factory has just the pizza to satisfy your craving. From sweet to savory, from pies to calzones, we make it all fresh, by hand, every day with our tried and true age-old techniques. Whether you're dining in or taking it to go, we know you'll love our specialty pizzas or even your very own creation. Stop by one of our locations, Florence, Muscle Shoals, or Lawrenceburg, or order online today.
Over a century ago, Henry Ford put America on wheels. And since 1930, Sharp Motor Company has carried that legacy forward right here in Pulaski, Tennessee. Family owned and family operated, Sharp believes the secret to longevity is simple. Treat every customer like their family. Sharp Motor Company, Ford and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Located at 1516 West College Street in Pulaski.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From
New arm on the mound for the Eagles. It will be the right-hander, number 14, John Colby Stanley, checking in for Bennett. Jackson Bennett, final line, still subject to change. He is responsible for the runner on second. 5 innings, 9 hits, 7 runs. The big thing, though, only 2 of them earned. 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 hit by pitches. As Stanley will check in.
Braden Keaton took his spot at first base. Bennett moves over to third there. Adam, I missed a few high school games there with middle school going on. Have you seen John on the mound this year?
At Summit.
John pitched at Summit. He threw it pretty well.
And has multiple points this year. Multiple points this year. 1-0. Misses outside for ball 2, and the reason Vandegrift batting in the spot of Tucker. Tucker down there in the bullpen warming up for the Mustangs. And Springer has gone now 5 innings, his longest outing of the year, or of the season. Went 4 1/3, I believe, at Cascade, as that one is fouled back out of play. 2-1. Keaton in at first base for Summertown. Time up, and RBI single his second at bat and struck out his first time. Has had runners in scoring position for all 3 at bats, and now sees the Eagle infield come in as he sees the first pitch strike from Stanley. And the 0-1. Swung on, dribbled foul down the first baseline.
Nice breaking pitch.
So 0-2 here to Cooper Burleson. The lone freshman in the Mustangs lineup today, but I think it's safe to say from all 4 of us up here that this kid does not play like a freshman. It sends that one back up the middle. An RBI base hit for Cooper Burleson. It's now 8-0 Loretto.
Hit that right off the hands. He's shaking them down there.
Jarred him
Stung
up
him
a
pretty
little bit.
good.
Yeah, you can see that one right off the handle. But able to push it out into center field. His second RBI base hit of the day. His 3rd time standing on first. Now the Mustangs right fielder, Ben Lyles. Lyles reached on an error his first time up, scored a run. 0 for 3 on the night, though. A ground out and a fly out to go with that error. He's the first pitch strike called at the bottom of the zone. Paley a little pump play back to Burleson at first. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. A big swing there from Lyles, and he's quickly down 0-2. Lyles, a 3-sport athlete his freshman year, is stuck with just baseball and football his sophomore year. Steps in to see the 0-2. That one swung on, fouled. It was close to getting over the net, but Lyles stays alive, 0-2. Burleson the lead at first. And Lyles stays alive, fouls that one off. We'll have a busy day on the Exports Network tomorrow. We've got Game 2 of Lawrence County and Tullahoma. We'll have Game 2 of this series. Summertown softball will be taking on Forest on Tuesday. Lady Mustangs off, but Lawrence County, a district matchup as Lyles is able to send that one out into right field, a base hit. Just gets by the diving Cecil Williams over there at second.
Good hustle there by Cecil trying to get to that baseball.
First hit of the night for Lyles. Brings up Dylan Thompson. Thompson 0 for 3, 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Has an opportunity now with runners on first and second. Middle infield at double play depth for the Eagles. And they would love a double play to get out of the inning. First pitch high for ball 1. And the 1-0. And a good job, Paley, to keep that one under him. As Burleson couldn't decide whether he wanted to take off for second or not. And probably a wise decision to stay put there, especially with an 8-run lead. Runners have their leads. 2-0. Taken on the inner half of the plate for strike one. Now 2-1 to the Mustangs center fielder, Dylan Thompson. And the 2-1. Swung on, hit lightly out to right field. Perez charges and makes the grab for out number 2. Both runners return to first and second for Loretto. Now 2 out here in the top of the 6th. And Grant Fisher due up for the Mustangs now. Grant 1 for 3 on the night, an RBI single and a run scored back in the second. Has flown out to the center fielder twice. 2 loud outs, but outs nonetheless. First pitch from Stanley. Stay low for ball 1. I say Fisher is one of the more typically patient bats in the Mustang lineup, but a couple of one-pitch at-bats for him. That next pitch gets away, and the runners will advance 90 feet. Now 2 in scoring position for the Mustangs. Burleson the third. Down to second is Lyles. Two down here in the top of the 6th. Stanley toes the rubber. Comes set with the 2-0. Ground ball over to third, and gets by Bennett in left field. Coming around to third, Lyles, he stumbled. Throw gets away from Paley, and 2-run score. Holding up at second is Fisher, but a 2-run double for the Mustangs. It's now 10-0. And that one just ate up Jackson Bennett over there at third. He just exited the mound here at the start of this inning. Back to the top of the order, Kaysen Springer. Kaysen 2 for 3 on the night. He's been able to reach 3 times. And looking to make it 4 as he pokes that one out into right field. Now will drop for a base hit. Springer will hold up at first. Coming around to score is Fisher. It's now 11-0 Loretto. Back-to-back hits for the Mustangs as Goins will come back in for Springer. Talk about a kid having a busy night, getting his steps in. Kalen Goins over there running for Kaysen Springer. That's his 4th time now on base. Now Braden Bennett up for the Mustangs. Bennett 1 for 4. A single, 2 strikeouts, and a flyout. And takes a first pitch inside for ball 1. That one popped up. Will just get out of play.
Thought it was going to land on us.
I was
bracing for, for the noise.
It's not that loud in here with that insulation on the roof.
Well, I've been in some press boxes where it sounds like you're getting like a drone strike or something from So 1-1 with 2 outs to the Mustangs left fielder, Braden Bennett. Pitch number 23 from Stanley, and Bennett sends that one out in the center field. A third straight hit for Loretto. That is Bennett's second of the night. Owens advances 90 feet to second. And Mason Tidwell, 2 up for Loretto.
Loretto's just hitting gap to gap.
Summertown desperately wanting a third out. Tidwell on the night, just 1 for 3. Has been intentionally walked, a line out, a ground out, but a double and a run scored his last time up. First pitch swing and a miss. I think all 5 of Mason's at bats tonight, or 4 other than the intentional walk. He's seen a first pitch strike. The 0-1 from Stanley. Tidwell fouls that one off. It's 0-2. Things getting started up in Seattle between the Yankees and the Mariners. Again, former Mustang Ryan Weathers on the bump for the Yankees. And that just feels like a crazy thing to say, that somebody from Loretto is starting for the New York Yankees. And that's coming from a Red Sox fan here. So 0-2 to Mason Tidwell. And a called third strike as Tidwell strands 2 here in the top of the 6th. Summertown will try to get things going on offense here in the bottom half of the inning when we return. You're watching Loretto and Summertown baseball here on the X Sports Network.
This is your turf. These are your terms. And this is your mower. For a limited time, secure as low as 0% financing or choose model rebates when you purchase an all-new Bobcat zero-turn mower. Command rugged durability and innovative cutting decks that leave razor-sharp results. See your Bobcat dealer for details and rule your turf.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
And we are back here, bottom of the 6th inning. Leading things off for Summertown will be the center fielder, Cason Blackwood. First pitch fastball stays just upstairs. Blackwood 0 for 1. A pop fly to second base all the way back in the first. An intentional walk back in the third, and just his first at-bat since then. As he fouls off the 1-0, it's now 1-1. Again, a big 5-run inning for the Mustangs on 15 hits tonight. And they're going to say he went around there on the check swing from Blackwood. It's 1-2. Feels like it's been a minute since Springer been out there back on the mound.
We got the radar gun right here below us. I just asked the kid what the first pitch was to Casey. It's 84. So he's still bringing it pretty good.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 10 for Springer. One down here in the bottom of the 6th. You can see the lefty just bringing it with the fastball. Kept it low and away from Blackwood. So one down here in the 6th brings up Ryder Blackwood, the shortstop. 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. And sees a first pitch strike on the outer half of the plate.
Ryder didn't like that.
And from up here, it does seem like the zone's gotten a little bigger as the game has gone on. The 0-1. We'll stay away for ball one. And the 1-1. And the dirt ball, two. Blackwood being patient at the plate. You have to take the bat off his shoulder. And the 2-1. A little check swing there from Blackwood. Keeps it back. Now a hitter's count to the Eagles shortstop. Now the 3-1. Fouled, and now a full count. So home plate umpire will go walk a ball out to Springer. So Weathers on the mound for the Yankees. We got the game on up here in the press box at Summertown. We got a full count to Ryder Blackwood. Payoff pitch, swung on, jammed him. Under it is the Mustangs shortstop Fisher. Two down here in the sixth. And Aiden Perez, the Eagles right fielder, a chance to keep things going. 0-for-2 on the night, a ground out to the second baseman and a strikeout. Springer looking to go complete game. First pitch upstairs. Just misses against Perez. Again, we'll have game 2 of this series tomorrow at Loretto. First pitch set for 7 o'clock. Swing and a miss there from Perez. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Stays away for ball 2. Springer the 2-1. Swung on a miss. And now potentially one pitch from ending it. The 2-2 from Springer. Swung on, ground ball down the line. Ellis able to field it and will go down to tag first. And actually, are they going to say that was a foul ball? I believe they are. See here on the
I
replay.
didn't catch that. Off of what?
Maybe
off the catcher?
Yeah, maybe. Not exactly sure there, but
it didn't hit Aiden. Looking at that replay.
Yeah, not sure there.
The way the catcher was set up back there, it could have ricocheted off his.
The 2-2's ripped out in the left center field. A base hit for Summertown. They're second of the night. Now they got a base runner on here with 2 outs, and
I guess we'll take that.
I would say maybe that foul ball able to spark some offense for the Eagles. Again, we saw Summertown score 18 runs the other night here against Eagleville. First pitch swing and a miss. Jackson Bennett up for Summertown 0-for-2, a fly out and a strikeout. Springer now north of 80 pitches, coming with the 0-1. And that one misses low for ball 1. Springer coming set the 1-1. Misses low again, ball 2.
I think Springer wanted that one.
And Ryan's first strikeout of the year, striking out Rob Refsnyder. And we have a swing and a miss here for strike 2. Now a 2-2 count to Bennett. That one blocked up by Veloz, but loads the count up full to Jackson Bennett. 3-2. Misses, and that's going to be a walk now. Third walk issued by Springer tonight.
We'll have a mound visit.
And it looks like Mustangs coach Zach Curtis, sorry, watching the game up here too, will come out to have a quick meeting. I'm not sure if he is going to take the ball from Springer. Mustangs, we'll see who they go to close this one out.
Center fielder.
And it looks like it is Dylan Thompson coming out of center field. Springer will toss down and again, his final line as of now, 5 2/3, 2 hits, 3 walks, 10 strikeouts. An outstanding night for Kason Springer. So we'll take a quick break, let Dylan Thompson warm up, and we'll be back here in a minute. You're watching Loretto and Summertown Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
All right, we are back. Dylan Thompson replacing Kason Springer on the mound. Springer will go out to center field. Cecil Williams, chance to keep things going for the Eagles. Thompson started on the mound for the Mustangs game 1 against Cascade last week and gets a first pitch swing and a miss. Thompson had a huge start a couple of years ago in the state tournament in the state semifinal game. Had to come in an instance where Tidwell had gotten hurt on the mound, and Thompson able to go the distance in that game and send the Mustangs to the state championship. The 0-1 fouled into the netting. 0-2 now to Williams. Cecil 0-for-2 on the night, a ground out and a strikeout. Looking to keep things going for the Eagles here in the bottom of the 6th. Stanley on deck if he is to come to the plate for Summertown. Thompson will step off and get Perez to return back to second. The 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Thompson comes in and slams the door, and that will do it for us here at Summertown. Final score after 6. It is Loretto 11, Summertown nothing. Guys, any final thoughts on this game tonight?
Nothing I can say. No, it's just too many errors. They hit the ball well. Loretto hit the ball well. We didn't. So
they found the gaps that we couldn't find.
Yep. Springer pitched an excellent game.
So, again, Kason Springer, the winning pitcher for Loretto, going 5 2/3, 2 hits, no runs, 10 strikeouts, 3 walks. And our final score here from Summertown, it's Loretto, 11 runs on 15 hits, no errors. Summertown, no runs on 2 hits and 2 errors. We will have Game 2 of this series tomorrow at Loretto. So for Michael Marks, Adam Koenig, and Joe Calton, along with our producer, Will Pettis, we're saying good night from Summertown.
Going the distance with local sports.